Welcome to another episode of MNPR Soundcheck. And today we are here with Jim from FM. How are you doing, Jim?
I'm good.
Cool. Thanks for having us.
It's all right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Let's talk about gear.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So we were talking about this guitar.
Yeah, it's made by Lewis Guitar Works in the UK.
Yep.
So this is the first prototype of my signature model.
Okay.
They're going to be producing sort of next year. It's sort of quite a way off what the real thing is. So at the minute, it's really just made so that the shape's right. So the woods aren't quite right and stuff like that. The colour of the pick guard and stuff isn't right. But it's just getting the shape right, really. The hardware is hip shot tuners and bridge on it. And then the pickups are made by a company in Chester called House of Tone.
Okay.
And they're doing a signature set of pickups for me. So you're going to get the guitar, signature guitar and signature pickups in there. Right. Yeah, so it sort of all happened at the same time. Okay. So it's great.
When you think about the specs of this guitar, what are you going for? Like, what's your shake like?
Strat, obviously. It's got quite a fat neck on it.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'd probably go a little bit more, but I'm not sure they'd be pleased about that. A few people played it down and said, Jesus, a cricket bat. But I like it, actually. So, yeah, the main thing was sort of Strat. I wanted a kind of old-fashioned neck.
I see the body is a little bit smaller. Yeah. Did you choose that? Well,
he's kind of chosen that, really, because he's sort of Strat models are not strictly Strat. So it is a little bit smaller, going slightly towards a sort of Music Man look a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. And HSS pickups, you see, so we got the humbucker and the two single coils. And
do you like a more modern voice pickups or like more vintage ones?
Well,
what is that? Oh, that change depends on the day, the weather.
This is probably a little bit hotter than your standard sort of pickup maybe. In this band I kind of need a bit of power in it, really, so it's probably a little bit hotter than like a standard Les Paul or whatever. But I'm very much a guitar for the job. You know what I mean? I'm not kind of stuck with one guitar and have to use that. I use a guitar that's appropriate for the job. And what I wanted to do with this guitar was have a guitar that would cover most things.
Yes.
If I'm going to have a signature guitar, I don't want them to make me one that I'm going to leave at home or whatever, or just because I get a freebie or something. I want to proudly take that guitar out and use it.
Do you change gear when you do with your project, like your solo project, your band?
Yeah.
Or when you're playing with a Rory Gallagher project as well? Do you change?
It does change, yeah.
Yes.
But as I say, the idea is to try and use this as much as I can, really.
Nice.
But yeah, we all like guitars, and
we like changing.
I've got a few, and it's a bit like, what can I take out on this gig? So I usually carry a few guitars with me, but I probably won't change from this tonight. I'll just keep it on all night, really.
And you play the same guitars for like the whole night? Did you change the guitars specifically for the song?
Usually keep it on all night.
Yes.
Yeah. To be honest with you, certainly in this band anyway.
Yeah.
There's other stuff, if I play with the Rory Gallagher band of friends, I might have a couple in a slide tuning or whatever. So I might have a Telecaster and a Gibson or something, tuning or whatever.
Yeah.
But this band, I tend to. This band's like getting on a roller coaster, man. It's like once it starts, there's no getting off it.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like you have to.
So I tend not to change.
Yes.
So
lovely. And you are using a wireless?
Yeah, it's just a Line 6 wireless.
Going into this pedal board.
Yeah.
Like
slightly messy pedal board, but
yeah. Don't look at mine. So like, oh my goodness, you're gonna that's a messy one. This is very tight. So can you run us through the
sure. So I'm into the wireless. The wireless is going into the wah-wah. And then the wah is going into the switcher.
Okay.
And then the switcher into the amp. And then into the switcher. Oh, sorry, actually, no, I'm wrong here. Then I've got reverb and delay, which are going into the loop. They're not in the switcher.
Oh, it's in the loop.
They're in the loop there. And then into the switcher, chorus ensemble, compressor sustainer, and the phase 90.
Phase.
And, these are all pretty basic standard pedals. I mean, I've got hundreds of pedals and boutique things and everything. But like I say, I'm pretty much, you know, what needs...
These the job. These the
Well, that's a Satriani model. That's not the regular one. So we'll come to that in a minute.
But all your drive distortion are coming
all
from
out of there,
there.
It is. I mean, I do chop and change, and sometimes I'll use pedal drive on this run or whatever. But for this, I just thought I'm going to keep it as simple as I can, really, and there's less to go wrong. And in fact, if I owned one pedal that did delay and reverb, I would use that, but I haven't got one. So, but I've got loads of boutique pedals and stuff, and these just do the job for this, and they're pretty cheap, and if they don't really break, but if they break,
this is the thing. Like using it, like it's nice to have like the boutique and the fancy ones, because we love
of course
saying, but for the roads. This is like you can find a balls in every supermarket, you know.
Absolutely, and so and the electro harmonic super switcher. I mean, there's gig rigs and stuff like that. And, but this does kind of in the price range. It was the best MIDI one without going stupidly priced. I don't use half of the functions that does, or other more expensive ones do.
So
I mean,
how many tones do you have? Like presets?
I got clean on here, and the cleans that engages the chorus and the compression as well. So it's like, and the reverb and delay. So
classic. Fender-ish.
And this amp has a great clean sound for a Marshall as well. And then I've just got a kind of plexi-ish driven, not really heavy, but JCM 800 kind of. Bit out of tune, sorry. And then. That's the sort of regular rhythm sound in this band.
This is your regular,
heavy sort of. And then I've got the lead channel, which is a bit more gain, more volume, and reverb and delay.
Nice.
And it's
You're using
wild.
the switcher to switch the channel.
So that MIDI switches it, and so this is the Satriani JVM. It's not the stock one. I don't like the stock one. I don't think it sounds very good. But this is, it looks like the same amp, but it's a totally different animal. There's no reverbs in it, as the gate in it, which I don't use actually at all. I mean, most people probably know what a JVM does. 4 channels, 3 gain stages on each one. But what I love about it is you've got 2 master volumes. You can have exactly the same thing, but at 2 different volumes. And it's fantastic.
Yes.
You know, when you're always trying to get that sort of volume boost for your solos.
Just the volume with the same.
You can get exactly the same sound.
Wow.
And, I mean, that's only on 1 on the rhythm channel. You've got, it sounds very Spinal Tap. You've got all that heavy. You've got all that more there. And,
which is a classic.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's great. And you know, it's always, and I compromise a little bit. I would rather have, you know, an 800 on stage and a Fender from a clean sound, but it's not feasible really, not at this level really. So trying to find an all-in-one solution. I mean, I've owned hundreds of amps. I still own God knows how many, but these are great. I mean, you can't get them anymore. They're like hen's teeth. You can't find them anywhere. And I bought one 10 years ago or more, maybe, and really liked it. And I was very lucky that I inquired at Marshall, and they said, well, we've stopped production, but they made one for me. Whoa. And I got the last one they ever made. So cool. Which I actually can't remember if it's this one or the spare, wherever the spare is. Anyway.
You always carry 2.
So I carry 2, because, you know, I mean, inside when you open them up, I mean, they're like computers, really. So they're pretty sensitive. You can pop a fuse in them. It's happened a couple of times. And the only bad thing about it is the HT fuse isn't accessible on the back. You have to take the chassis off.
No way.
Yeah, it's a bit rubbish, to be honest with you.
Wow.
That's my only negative thing about it, the HT fuse is right inside, and it weighs a ton.
Yes.
It weighs a ton.
Yes.
But it's great, you know. It's I'd say a little bit of compromise on the, not massively, but on the sound. You know, I'd really love just to have cranked vintage amps, but it's not really feasible.
Feasible, not anymore.
No, not really. No. So this is the next best thing, and it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
And you know,
and the
very
cab, yeah, I love it.
new cab, that
New cab, yeah, shiny one.
New one, yeah. Yeah, I've had it a long, long time. That, I mean, it depends where we're playing. I carry 412s or I've got loads of cabs. Yes. Well, that's a really good sounding one, and I've been in and out of car boots and buses and everywhere. Yeah, vans.
Yeah, it shows a little bit of love. Yeah, man, like, it's awesome.
But I do like it. And the guys were taking the mickey out of me before. They said, "You're going to be filmed, and you've got that cabinet. It's character, man."
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
But I did. I haven't got a case for that, to be honest with you. But the heads are very much light cased, and my pride and joy. I don't really know what I'd do if anything happened to them. You know, so because I think the last time I looked, they're going for about £2,500 each. So it's like. Yeah,
here it's like
stupid.
It's stupid nowadays. Wow.
I had 3 JCM 800s and sold them because I had loads of. They were always popping valves and stuff, and I was doing a show, and on the last chord of the last song, boom, the amp died, and it was like about the third or fourth time it happened. I was like, I've had this. This is like 20 years ago, and I sold 3 JCM 800 heads for £300 each.
Oh my God!
And they're like £1,000 each now, aren't they? And everybody wants them because they sound great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's one of the worst decisions that I've made in my career with my gear. Yeah.
Have you tried these modelers nowadays? Like,
yeah, I've tried them all.
Yeah. What do you think?
Nah. No, I do some gigs with the Suite, and I use a Kemper with them at their request, because if I'm doing shows with them, I'm just sort of backup for Andy Scott, the main guitar player, because his health hasn't been great. And a couple of times he might have to go off. So I'm only shadowing him, so I don't mind for that, really.
Yeah.
I tried it all. I shouldn't. I'm not going to mention the brand.
Okay.
But I got one quite a long time ago, and I said, "Is there a return policy on this?" And they said, "Well, there is, but no one's ever returned one." Well, I did.
Sorry, but
well, I wanted to for the studio, brilliant, and in certain situations live, I think they're great. But if you want to move a bit of air, I can.
Yeah,
people say you can't tell. You can tell, and I had Seb modeler, and took it out on a show. And by the second song, I've got it flat out, and it's just kind of got digital and nasty. No weight in it, no body in it.
It's people like sometimes the sound might be similar, but here for us playing, I feel like
no, at home
different.
It feels great, but as soon as you get cymbals involved and keyboards involved, it dies. So then I was taking it out with a valve head to slave it off, and I'm going to a gig with a 100-watt valve head and the modeler, and I'm like, why don't I just put the modeler down and just plug the head in? Yeah, and I tried slaving it off a valve amp, and it's slightly improved it, but not for me. For recording and for certain things, and if you're maybe playing in a function band and you've got to be quiet or whatever, I think it's a great thing. We've all played rock and roll.
You guys are lucky because you have like a structure and you can play in venues that you can push air.
Yeah.
So it's like this is the way to go. Yeah.
It is for me. Yeah. You can't beat it.
And string wise, like what gauges are you using? Like
well, that's another loaded question.
Okay.
Depends what tuning I'm in.
Okay.
So for years I was like heavy string man, playing 11s all the time.
Ooh.
And now, if I'm playing in concert pitch, depends on the guitar, 9s or 10s, but depends on the guitar.
Okay.
If we're tuned down in this band, so we're tuned down a whole step. So I've got 11s on this.
11s.
And, a lot of bands tune down because the singers can't sing anymore like that. Well, our man, he can sing, but we've decided rather than kill his voice, we want to preserve his voice.
Yeah, because you can.
So we tune down. Just to make life easier for him. He can sing everything in concert, but everybody's getting of an age, and you know, we did 5 nights on the trot last week. You can't kill a 65-year-old man, you know, every night, no matter how good a singer he is. So we decided to tune down, and a lot of the records were already in E flat anyway, so it's only a semitone, really.
Yes, from the original.
Yeah. So yeah.
Nice. And picks? What do you use?
I've got some custom picks, which are these, which I think they're 1 mil actually. But again, I change picks dependent a little bit on what I'm playing. So if I'm playing it, you know, acoustic, I don't want anything heavier than a 1 mil. But sometimes when I'm playing electric, I've got a few 1.5 mils, you know.
Okay.
But generally about 1 mil.
1 mil.
Something like that. Yeah.
Lovely.
So
Man,
there you go.
thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward for tonight.
Me too.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Can you play us out?
I can play you out, yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, guys.